Hello, how are you? Welcome to another episode of Grayscale. This is kind of one of those incidents where because I taped these episodes so far in advance, and I did a taping of this painting already, and I don't know what was going on or what I was doing. I wasn't thinking clearly, and I ended up getting rid of the files. And I erased them off the disk, I erased them off the computer, I just quite frankly erased it. So I got to do a great kids project, if you want to do it that way. Wonderful kids project. 11 by 14 inch watercolor paper, 150 pound strength, or 125, one of them. Anyway, it's pretty good stuff. Okay. Of course, for those of you who've been on my site for a minute, know I use glycerin and shampoo mix as an extender and blender. I'm only working with a few colors. Phthalo blue, phthalo green, cad, or alizarin crimson, and titanium white, of course. Okay, and the first thing I'm going to do is get some color. All right, I'm going to put the first thing I'm going to do is actually put the glycerin on the paper. Now, on paper, the glycerin is a natural alcohol. When it gets in contact with air, it liquefies to the consistency of water, more or less. Okay, because it comes out like syrup. On paper, because paper is porous and it soaks in this stuff, but even if you put white gesso on it, okay, it provides a block, and it has nowhere to kind of sink into, so it would have to evaporate eventually. It just takes longer to evaporate than acrylic, so it will last a little bit longer with that paint on top of it. Okay, now that's all I need really for that. All right, now I'm going to take some phthalo blue. I'll wipe some phthalo blue up on here like that. Okay, I'm going to clean off my brush. Only takes a second to clean this stuff off. Going into my phthalo green a little bit. Let's put some of that green down in here and we'll bring it across like that. Okay, I'm going to clean off the brush. Alizarin crimson a wee bit here, and we're going to go across like that. Put it up in here like so. I'll wipe some of that red up in the blue a little bit. Now the red's a little watery, but it's okay. Just like that. I'll put it by the moon a tad here, a scotch. That's all I need really for that. All right, now I'm gonna put some stars in here right now. Okay, now the stars, this is going to be pretty interesting because they have a certain the paint has a certain kind of quality to it. I know you see it leaking down, dripping down there, but that's okay. I'm gonna take just a little bit of titanium white. I'm gonna go in the corner somewhere and put it on the bristles here on my toothbrush. I'm gonna get just a little bit of water, just a little bit. I'll just add some stars in here. Now the stars actually help separate the horizon line a bit. Okay, and it's going to take the color of obviously what I put down on it, and that's fine, but just a little bit of starlight going on in here. Now because of the glare of the glycerin, you really don't see it. Okay, you see the paper bow a little bit because I didn't pre-wet the paper or anything, so it's going to bow, but as it dries, it straightens back out eventually, but no harm, no foul. This is just, you work on canvas, it's not going to happen to you. Let's get some auroras happening here. I'll use the fan brush for it to get the streaks going with this. Paint is still wet. All I need basically is just white paint on the brush. Okay, I'll do it in some kind of a ziggy pattern, whatever. All I need is just the white, just like this. Okay, I'm getting some more white. Okay. And then I'll take it and I'll curve it around and I'll aim downward, straight down like that. Go down below, like so. Take some more white. Okay, and now I'll start to, all you gotta do really is just streak it along. It will pick up the color. right from down below. Have it go straight up. You wisp it up. Okay. And I'll continue it on. It'll pick up the red and all those interesting colors. I'll flip the brush around. I got white on the other side there. And like I said, it'll start picking up red and all those other colors, the striations you're kind of looking for, just like that. All right. Just like that. Clean off the brush. It only takes a second to clean off a fan brush. Wipe it off. Get some more white. And we're going to continue on. We'll have one angle here, and you just bring it up, bring it straight up, just like that. And then we'll bring something downward here, just like that. I'm flipping the brush around, aim it downward. I'll bring it right here too. Right off the panel a little bit. Okay, we'll bring some up here, just like that. Okay, now you got some auroras kicking around up there. Different colors, having a little fun with it, just like that. Okay, and that's it. That's all you really need for this part of the painting anyway. Very simple. Very simple. So you got the stars and you got the auroras kicking around over there. Okay. All right. That was the fun part. Now that I've did that, let's take the planet and we're gonna get the tape off of the planet here. Now on canvas you can be a little more, because it's not going to rip and tear on you. You can be a little more forthcoming, I should say, with it. Okay. Peeling it right off the tape from underneath, it's all right. And we'll just do one of those little numbers there. Okay. Just like that. And so we got that area of the planet there. We're gonna take some same flat brush. I'm gonna get well, I really don't technically need the medium per se, but I'm going to use some alizarin crimson. Well, actually, let me just use the alizarin crimson right now. Just nothing but the alizarin crimson. Like so. So the natural colors here and then the darker colors right in there. Okay, we're going to take a sea sponge. You can use a crumpled piece of paper to do the same effect, but I'm going to take a sea sponge here. I'm going to dip into black. Okay, and we're going to add some texture with that. So I'll just dip my sponge into black and you just tap on some of that texture. A little darker obviously up here, but it kind of opens up more when you travel outward. It opens up and whatnot. Put a little darker down there by where the water line would be, just like so. Okay, a little something like that in there. Now I'll take some red. Let me clean off my sponge. I'm gonna switch colors. I'm gonna take the same sponge and I'm gonna add some of the regular, clean off a little better. We're gonna take some the crimson, just a little bit, and I'll tap a little bit of that color into the open area a little bit in there. A little bit. Okay, I'll soften up some of that texture in there. I'll blend that in a little bit more, but the texture is still in there. All right. That away. Okay. Dry off your hands. We're going to take this tape off here because basically for everything up above, we're pretty much finished with it. Okay. So the horizon line comes off just like so. As you see, we got that little piece of a spot right there that we can easily get rid of because it's just part of the horizon line there. So I'll just take a little bit of the paint and we'll get rid of that. There. That's all you do. All right, don't have to correct anything else. That's that one spot. Okay, and you take care of that real quick and easy. Parcheesi. All right. We're now going to take the glycerin and we're going to put the glycerin down here. So I'm just getting some glycerin. Okay, and we're going to go right on across just like this. Not too hard to do. Just put the glycerin on as close to the horizon line as you can, and then the rest you just bring on down like this. Okay. Remember, this has already been coated with black paint, so it's gonna just sit on top of here for a minute. But there you go, just like so. Now, let's add some colors in there. So I got the blue. I'll add the blue in there, just like that. All right. I'm gonna go into my green. Then we're gonna throw some green in there like this. Okay. So we got the blue, we got the green. I'm gonna just put it green up here too, bluish green or whatnot. I don't have any red with me, so blue, green, and a little bit of blue it will be. So this will be kind of more of a natural colored thing here. And I'm gonna just slowly go across with the colors, just like that. These are all transparent colors, which is why when I put it on here it appears black, but trust me, it's not. All right, transparent colors, when you apply it on a black surface, it will still appear black, which is why it looks the way it do. But of course, the pencil lines are gone, so remember, but that's okay. We got it coming up around here. It goes up, got that little dip to it, and it kind of goes away somewhere. We got the bow of the wave, which is right here. It's around here. Okay, but the rest of it kind of dips around. It kind of comes maybe that way. Okay, and we have that rock here, whatever, but that'll be added later. You got maybe a little bit of action in here, like that. Okay, important is the how to form the wave. Okay, so what I'll do right now, just for right now, I'll just take my finger, get some white paint, and I'll put the circle like right in here. The brightest part of that guy be like somewhere around in here. Okay, this is saturated pretty good with the not only the color but the glycerin. So the bow of the wave, the inside of the wave rather, will be right up in there. All right, let's take some white, and we're gonna trail this wave. Now, very, very simple. As as close as you are to the little circle part, that's the pattern you're gonna take right on around, just like this. Okay, and you keep going. Now, as you get closer to the edge over here, it kind of peters out. It gets a little more horizontal like that. Okay, so that's basically how you would kind of get that done. I know the glare is getting you guys. I'm sorry about that. And I don't know if I pop on this light, it will get any better. Yeah, I guess it'll show you a little bit better. But anyway, that's how you get that done. Okay, nothing but titanium white. That's all you need, nothing but the white. All right, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna go out and over. Out and over. Just like that. Okay. It'll probably end right up about here, and we'll start putting foam and all of that stuff up in here like this pretty much, and we'll color that white and all of that But as it's doing it, then it starts, some of it starts petering out that way. Let's get to some of those guys in the back there. And what I'm going to do with that, because they got like baby caps on them, so we'll go up a little bit like this, and it gets a little heavier, just like that, and it comes down. It might get a little bit heavier and higher up here. Very simple, very simple. Remember which direction they're going, and you take it, because it's a little narrow here, and a little more, and maybe some coming that way, but kind of lengthen some of those guys, something like that, just for that one. Okay, so we got a little something going on over there. You probably got something hanging around back there too. Let's clean off this brush. I'll show you how to do it again. And you just take the little wave, couple dots. It gets a little heavier here, and then you can just get a little line going. But still, follow the direction of this fellow. Everybody kind of goes in one direction. You got a little more of a curve there, and you keep it, you can keep it going a little bit. Okay, we'll brighten up some of these guys as we keep moving on. Then I can just lightly just add in some colors back there. Now, as I'm doing some of this stuff, right, I'm just adding just little motion lines and whatnot back there. We'll get some of that going on in here too. Something like that. Get a little stuff happening. As I'm doing this, I can take a blender brush, soft. It's just a soft. Doing that, I don't want to contaminate that dark. So every time I wisp upward into the direction of the wave, okay, just like that. Now the glycerin is getting kind of runny, which is why you see some of those streaks and trails, but that's okay. You can still continue it on, and if it's a little too intense for you in the color, go back up in the color, and you can push some of that wave back, just like that. Okay, now you can also very lightly little X strokes, really nice and calm, and you bring some of that back down in there, like so. Same thing over back here too. You can easily correct a lot of that. Okay, and very lightly. And I'm just gently wiping right across. It kind of trails the water a little bit, calms a lot of that down, just like that. And it sets it into the color a little more. And you can shape and mold to any fashion you really want. Okay. There. I can add a touch of white to kind of strengthen up some of that wave a little bit, like that. Overlap it a little. turn our brush over because we've got a little more white, just like so. All right. Remember that center all up in here? Remember that? You can add a little more white in that. Now, get that glow. You just okay, and you just fade it right in there. All right, and you can get it as bright as you feel you need it to get. Okay, all up in here, just pat it away a little bit. You smooth it out. Smooth it right out. There. Just like that. I can accentuate some of the white of the wave. Okay, I'll turn it around a little bit. Remember, some of it gets more and more horizontal as you go on in. Just like so. And remember to add that strong there. All right, much like that. Okay, I'm gonna clean off my mop brush. We're gonna get some more titanium white. I'll probably use the same mop brush. Get some more white. Put it into the bristles, like so. And we're going to tap in some of that nice, just like that. Put it right up in there. Get some action going up in these fellas, just like so. Okay, I'll wipe off the brush, get some more titanium white, put it into the bristles. Okay, and we're gonna follow some of that, the bow of that right on around up in here, just like this. More titanium white. Gonna need plenty of white, and we're gonna kind of really put some activity in that fella, and it gets kind of wild and woolly up in there. Tapping in the color into the brush, just like that. All right, and we'll put some behind this fella like that, and we can expound in that color, and really get it out there. Put some up in here like that. Just some. Okay, just like that. Get a lot of activity happening in there. Your mop brush holds a lot of water. Clean it very well. You don't want this stuff to get extremely hard in there. Okay, down below here you can soften up this stuff by just lightly back and forth. Just lightly back and forth, just like that. It'll bring some of that. I'm gonna get some rub some dark here, and we can bring some of that red back. Okay, get some of that out of there like that. Push it right back up into the wave a little bit. You can get black and reverse it. Put some out there like that. Brighten some of those guys in there. But always think of a curve. Okay, remember it's a little, let me turn this around like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay. All right. A lot of playing you can do in this. A lot of playing. I'm just cleaning off the brush. We're going to add some more white. Get the fan brush. I'm going to tap in some more white. Let's trail some of these guys here. Help that along a little bit. And we're going to put little dots of white in there like that. Just like this. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little bit of dark color if I got any left. If I don't, I'm going to take small scotch of black and add it into that blue. Need a little bit of dark. All right, and we're gonna put some of that up in here like this, up under here. Get some more. You need some strong dark here. Up under here. I'm just using black right now, but you need that little bit of dark in there, and you can trail some of that. Not all the way, but you know, there like that. All right. We'll add a quick little couple lines up in this guy too. We'll bring some of that down in there. Up in under here. Stronger dark. Remember, this stuff mixes in fairly well. And remember, you can use some of this dark to kind of bring some of that back, just like so. All right. So it's adding, taking away, adding, taking away. Just like that. Bring some of that back there. As you add that dark, when you add the light, it brings the dark back, and obviously whatever's light pushes it forward. Very simple. So we're gonna go back here and add some more bright. See that? Go back into your white. You need some bright, like so, and you just like that. And, you know. Okay. Some of it you can curve it around, just like that. Look at that. See how some of the highlights come out? Same thing here. Bring it right on out, and don't be afraid. Okay. All right. A lot of fading, taking away, fading, taking away. Bring some of that back there. And then you just go across lightly. Extra lightly, just go across. Bring some of that in there like that. Okay. See, you can keep playing with it, messing with it. You know, as some of this stuff dries, you can add more white into it just to peek some of that out. And when you do that, when you see all that good white, leave it alone, get some more, and keep going. Just like that. Keep. Just in certain spots. Okay, I'm wiping off my brush. I'm getting some more. Nothing but titanium white. That's what you need. Just up in there. Add that activity up in there. Just like that. Put it right in there. Okay. Got a little more titanium white. I'll strengthen up some of these guys up in here a little bit. Just like that. Put it right in there. Just like so. Okay. All right. Now, before I move on, I don't know how much titanium white I got left. I might have to get some more white. Yes, I am. I don't have enough pure titanium white. I just need a dot. Just a dot or two. I'll put it here on the side. I'm gonna drag this paint out a little bit, because like I say, once again, it's still pretty damp. All right, still pretty wet. It will travel a bit. I'm just gonna take the white paint. I'm gonna spread it out. Get a nice swath of color. That might be there we go. I think I like that. Get a nice even swath of this stuff. And we're gonna get a horizon line started right from around in here. Go as straight as you can. Some of it will catch, some of it may not. Some loose white in here, so I'll get a little bit of water, get into this white, twirl my little brush around in it real good. And I'll highlight some of these guys. Just like that, help it along here. And some up in here a little bit. Actually, I could take a I'll use the side of the brush here. There we go. I'm twirling the brush around as I'm doing this. Just add a little bit of life back there. Okay, you don't need too much. Okay, don't need too much. All right, enough of that. Let's get some. Let's get a flat brush of some sort. 1/2-inch brush will be fine. I think I'm gonna throw a rock in here. I'm gonna use just nothing but solid black for it, and then we'll highlight on that. So the rock I'll have around in here. See, as you see, black will take care of all that. It'll you know, the black will help all of that out, just like right there in that corner. And we're gonna highlight that rock right in there. All right. Like I say, this isn't really too bad to do. It's pretty cool. Have all sorts of fun with it. Like I said, it's not really a tough project. I'm gonna just use this flat brush. Just a flat side. And what I'll do is I'll just take the side of the brush and we'll pop some highlights on that rock there like that. The thing is to it is not to make it look like brush marks. It's mixing in with the white, turning it all sorts of gray. Okay, which is fine. Just like that. Now, as I just did that, and I just grayed the rock down a little bit, and I really don't need no more than just that. I'll take the palette knife real fast, get a quick cut of white, and we'll highlight nothing but there. Look at that. See how simple that was? Doesn't take too much. Okay, and you want just highlights. Maybe something little something down in there like that. On the edge up there. I can scrape up some shade in there like that. Okay. And wipe some of that away back there. Okay. That's all you need. Technically. Let's see if I can find my fan brush again. There it is up front. Pardon my head if you've seen it. Okay, all around here you're gonna add some cutesy little wave things going on. Okay, and all it takes really is just you can pop a few like things like that, and you just have it hit the rock like that. Okay, all sorts of cutesy little motions you can have. Little motions going around, and you can bring some of that up into the wave like that. It's causing all of that commotion like that. Get some of that going on right off the page there. Doesn't matter. We're gonna brighten up that spot a little better too. Okay. Oh, we'll take the palette knife. We'll do a little swath of color here. That might be too much. Get a smaller little swath of color. We'll go here and we'll add some. Just like that. Bring a couple of those up in there. Then I'll take my fan brush with that, and we're gonna go up into the wave. Right in the direction of the wave, just like that. Put it right in there. Stuff like that. I can change the direction of some of those, put them right up in there, just like that. Adds to a little bit of the motion there. All right. Okay. I think I pretty much did that. As I'm looking at it here, and looking at it, I know there's some spots I can brighten up with a little more white. All right. And I'm going to do that. I'll take the fan brush again. We're going to touch up some more bright white. Just in little spots. Up on the top there. Just in little key areas. Pop that white in there. Pretty strong. Okay. Strengthen some of that up here for these guys. And I'm not really leaving the spot I was originally. I'm just brightening what I already have. Just like that. Just certain spots in there. Okay, let's clean that off. Let's brighten up that eye in there. I think I got enough titanium white, maybe. Just right in here. I'll brighten that eye right in there. I'm just getting some paint with my finger. And you're fading that right out. It's like that, but you gotta keep that eye kind of bright. Like so. Okay. Now I'll get some white. I'll tap it in there real soft and just kind of put it right up there in that eye like that. Get enough of it, and I can. And the key is just fade it right up in there, fade it right into that color, especially up around here where it's the brightest. Okay. And you bring it on down. Bring it right on down, go across a little bit. Okay, I got some of my darkest missing out of there. I'll take a small brush and I'll pop some of that dark back in there. Like that, put some just up in there, a little bit of it in here too, just like that. But she's in there now. And with some of that, travel that right down. It's all right, fade it right in. Okay, obviously the small brush is not going to give me the same effect of a bigger one. And you'll see in 1 second here. Take it lightly, fade some of that. Fade it right up in there. Just like that. Okay. And remember, you can always go in reverse too. Just like that. Yeah. Just like so. Okay. Smooth some of that out a little bit. Bring it into got the brightness of the waves. I don't have to technically add too much more to this. Like I say, very simple class project for you to do. I really got to straighten up my work area. This is pitiful. If you guys could only see what I'm working with over here. It is so sad. So I guess I'll be straightening this out. And of course I'll be putting my name on it. And you know, as I usually say, thank you for checking this out. My name should be on the bottom around here somewhere. There. Can't believe I destroyed the original files to this, but sometimes things like that does happen. I can shut this light off here. There. Now you guys can pretty much somewhat see it. Okay. I'll take the tape off. It usually have a pretty good border on it, but I know a lot of this leaked through. Some of the tears is happening because of the X-Acto knife blade, but it's all good. Usually people usually frame these, and so a lot of that you're not going to see anyway, but I still like a pretty sharp border on this. And sometimes it's pretty frustrating when it cuts like that, but it's all good. It just peels right off. No big deal. There we go. All right. Now, that's the way she looks. I'll take a picture of it, obviously, and when I post it. But not very many colors were used. Phthalo green, phthalo blue, titanium white, alizarin crimson, and that's all she wrote. Plus, obviously, black. But it's a nice little turbulent scene with the auroras in the back there, some stars. and all that good stuff. Like I said, you guys don't truly see it because one, it's got the glycerin over it, and it's kind of runny and wet, and it's very reflective. I'm doing this in the morning time as I'm taping this, so that's why it looks the way it looks, you know, with the glare and all that. But you guys will see it when I bring it posted. All right. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope it helped you out with formations of waves and whatnot. And, well, I'm pretty sure you'll let me know good, bad, or indifferent. I will catch you later. Take care. Be safe. And peace.